Good morning. My name is Peggy Roberts. I'm a Master of Divinity student at the Lutheran Theological Southern Seminary, and it is my pleasure to come here today and to use some techniques taught by Dan Brule, Max Strom, and other gurus for processing trauma within our bodies. Anytime we encounter something that gives us tension, angst, or anger once it is finished, and we can't let go of it, we're still holding it within our bodies. Sometimes we don't know why we've been triggered or hijacked into a mode of fight, flight, or freeze from an encounter or a situation. Maybe it's something an ancestor passed on to us. Maybe it's something that is written into the code of our DNA that gets our attention physically, even though we don't intellectually understand it. Maybe we don't have to know where it comes from. Maybe, though, it's more important to understand how we can process it now, how we can calm this triggering situation, this reaction and response within our body, and instead capture the moment as an opportunity for healing. The one who created us, the one who wrote the code for all of these things, for these memories that our very cells are carrying with them, that one also promises healing and hope on the other side. And by using the gift of the breath, the very thing that gave us life to begin with, we can find a way to process this trauma and to turn it into something better. I'll invite you now to sit comfortably in a chair or on the floor. If you're in a chair, have your feet flat on the ground, making sure that you can sense the ground underneath you. Ideally, your feet will be bare so you can feel everything possible about what it is that supports you. You might even want to rock just a little bit, testing the strength of the chair under you, knowing that it holds you and embraces your very form. It supports you just as your Creator does. Take an inventory now of your body. As you inhale a deep breath, begin at your very feet, working your way up slowly through your ankles, your calves, your knees, feeling everything that you feel. Is there tension? Is there holding? Is there a wound in that spot that grabs your mental attention? As we move up through our thighs into our hip area and our torsos, again, evaluate. Is there a holding? Is there a pain? Is there a wound that requires a little bit of mental attention? We're just doing an inventory right now. We're not judging, we're not fixing, we're not adjusting. We're just understanding. Another nice deep breath takes us into our heart center. And remember, your back has this heart center also. Is there a holding? Is there a pain? Is there a wound? Might there be an emotional wound that you feel holding on to these places? Out through your arms and down to your fingertips. What do you feel? On through your neck, the back of your head, through your throat, through your face. What is it that you feel? Take a nice, slow, deep breath in, and a long, deep exhale as you consider the wounds, the places of holding and tension and pain from your body inventory. Think about those places. Go to one of them, not too many at one time. Choose one. I'm choosing the top of my neck and shoulders. This is where I hold tension. Sometimes my shoulders even travel up to my ears, so this is where my mind will be. I'm going to gently place a hand here just to remind my nerve endings of where my mental focus is. I'm going to take my other hand and I'm going to place it here on my chest area. This is our essence. This is where our wisdom comes from. This is where the voice of reason can rise through the fight, flight, or freeze, rescuing us from the hijacking of our DNA. We're going to do a simple, balanced prayer of the breath. All you need to do is breathe in and consider that you are breathing in the breath of life, the very thing that gives us animation, power, strength, being as a human. And breathe it out. As you breathe it out, continue to exhale beyond what you think you can do. And breathe in again. Accepting the power of your breath, mentally sending it to your area of pain as a healing balm. And when you exhale, visualize that pain leaving your body, re-entering the world. As you take a new breath, send it to your area of tension and discomfort. Breathing out again, taking the breath beyond what you think you can do to get out every bit of pain. Breathing in again. Strong shift in your breath. Fill up your lungs as much as you can. Breathe in the healing power and exhale, letting go of the pain, of the tension. It's okay if it's still there a little bit. This is a process. It took a long time for those sensations to be manifested within your body. And it would take a great deal of concentration from you, a skill that you have embedded within you, to let it go. Let's do this again for a series of 5 breaths. In for 5 and out for 5. Breathing in healing. Breathing out that which no longer serves us. Ready? In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more for good measure. Inhale. Exhale for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Surrender your breath back to your body. We're going to do this now to a song. As you do this breathing exercises, in for 5 and out for 5, visualize healing light coming into your body. Give it a color if you like. Pick your favorite color. And then as you exhale and you consider pain and anxiety leaving your body, give it a new color. Maybe it's a deeper shade of your original color. But as we listen to this song, as we feel the vibrations of the music, allow healing to enter, pain and anxiety to leave. Begin with your exhale. Here we go.
It's been a couple years I've been on my own. Now I know that I'm not alone. You're giving me a reason to carry on, yeah. Yeah, everything is different nowadays. I lost a few ones along the way. I had to learn to trust it'll be okay, it'll be okay. Every moment I was sure I wouldn't make it through. I was safe because of you. I don't know how, but you take all my pain and you turn it into something better. Ooh, something better. There's not a tear that you let go to waste. No, you turn it into something better. Ooh, something better.
You said you never leave and you really don't. A kind of love that I never known. You took over my heart and you made a home. Yeah, you made a home. And all the broken pieces within, you put them together again. And with you a new story begins. Hey, I don't know how, but you take all my pain and you turn it into something better. Ooh, something better. There's not a tear that you let go to waste. Now you turn it into something better. Ooh, something better.
Something better. Something better. Something in the way you move. I never understood that it all works for my good. Every moment I was sure I wouldn't make it through. I was safe because of you. I don't know how, but you take all my pain and you turn it into something better. Ooh, something better. There's not a tear that you let go to waste. No, you turn it into something better. Ooh, something better. Something better. Something better. Something better. Something better.
Surrendering control of breath back to your body. I wonder how that felt for you. There's more we can do. We can teach your body to feel the trigger, to experience the panic, and to know there is a promise of breath and healing. That will be next time. For now, I'd like to ask you to join me in a simple breath of joy. Even if you don't feel joy right now, this will release positive endorphins in your brain and begin to set your day on the right course. It is 3 short inhales, followed by a deep, long exhale. And we're going to look a little silly because we are going to exhale like a balloon collapsing down. We're going to do it 3 times. It looks like this. Ready to join me? Exhale. And one more time. May every breath today be a reminder of the promise of your healing.